So long as you're carrying it.
Iron Maiden's out to an early lead, but Piece of Junk's right behind. Look at him go! This race is really heating up. It's another great day out here at the track. You all get your bets in. I sure did. What you got got some fine bots in this race. Old Rusty's as steady as ever. Let's give him a hand, huh? It's neck and neck. Atomic Dreams is still hanging in there. What a race! What a race! Got a good clean race today. Absolutely no fun. Remember, we've got no bots in the list for tomorrow. Great race. Back to the track. Iron Maiden is still in the lead. Piece of junk is really showing off those new mods. Atomic Dreams is still hanging in there. This race is really heating up. It's a great night out at the track. Hey, boys.
I'm ready to move in, sir. You must be the courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, sir. Designation X688.
Heading to
I've
Libertalia.
already neutralized the
In mood
perimeter
for
guard.
dodging gunfire?
Just give the word, and we can start the assault on the main flotilla.
So long as he doesn't start eyeing me up for reclamation, it'd probably be good to have another gun on our side.
All right, let's go.
Right behind you, sir.
Hey, toss anything you can't haul my way.
Hey,
What's the plan? What do you need?
probably about time we parted ways.
Sure. Suppose I'll head on home then.
Good. I was starting to get bored. Target's gone. Where the hell?
Get some, motherfucker!
Engaging target.
Dead already!
Just had to play the hero, huh?
Still kicking?
First mistake, last mistake. Are you fucking kidding me? me.
You feel that? It's called fear.
I'm just getting started. Ah, my eye!
My leg! That it?
Just run! Get down! I got all day! Right! Asshole! Just give up!
Hold up a moment, sir. There's something important I need to tell you.
I'm listening.
I'm going to give you B592's reset code. If he hears the code phrase, it'll reset his cognitive processes and make him docile. You'll need to say B592 initialize factory reset, followed by the authorization code Gamma 71 Epsilon. Once he's shut down, I can transport him safely back to the Institute.
Good. I'd like to avoid any unnecessary violence.
Well, he might not be alone up there. Violence might be inevitable. That's all, sir. Ready when you are.
Nice. Yes. Got it.
Well
Judging
done.
by your gear,
Very
I'm gonna guess
impressive.
you two are agents
Just
of the
like
Institute.
me.
So,
Made it to the
tell
top.
me, is the Institute so desperate for resources that it's stealing plunder from honest, hard-working Commonwealth gangs?
B592, initialize factory reset, authorization Gamma 71 Epsilon.
Boss? You okay? Gabriel, can you hear me? Shit, they did something to him! Take them Shit! Like... Think something's...
Break a sweat. Nice work, sir. I'll take the synth back. This is X688, ready to relay with reclaimed synth on B592.
Huh?
Carla,
Back again? Time to do business?
I'll take a look, sure.
I got a little bit of everything.
Damn it! I was just getting warmed up.
It's an honor to have you here, sir.
Excuse me.
Greetings. As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Father is more than just our leader. He is our creator.
I'm glad to see you return safely. I know the task was difficult, but I needed you to see firsthand how dangerous a rogue synth can be.
Gabriel and his gang were sick bastards, hanging their victims up like trophies. I'm just glad it's over.
While we can do nothing for Gabriel's victims, we can at least take comfort in the knowledge that the threat has been removed. But enough about that. The task is done, and you've returned our synth safely to us. I couldn't have hoped for a better outcome. Well done. While you were away, I had quarters prepared for you. You'll find all the basic necessities, as well as a generous stock of arms and equipment. Go and have a look. I think you'll be quite pleased.
I can't express how truly humbling it is to stand in your presence.
See the grime and dust? Don't make excuses. You're clearly defective, and I intend to report this. Perhaps after you've been disassembled, we can use your components to make something that's actually useful.
Your new quarters are here, sir.
Hi.
Your new quarters are here, sir.
I apologize for any disruptions that my work might cause you.
Your new quarters are here, sir. When you're finished here, sir, Father wants to see you. What is it?
watch out around here. If they catch you having fun, they make you do boring science.
All
Well,
systems
hello.
nominal.
Hello.
Your new quarters are here, sir. When you're finished here, sir, Father wants to see you.
Unit X688 speaks highly of your combat skills.
We don't usually welcome outsiders. I hope you can appreciate your good fortune.
Son.
Ah. Hello, Father. Tell me, what would you do when someone has stolen from you?
That's a loaded question. What's been stolen from you?
Institute property is not often taken from us. We cannot react lightly when it happens. The group that calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. Synths that had gone missing in recent months. They no doubt mean to free these synths, in their delusion that synths are somehow sentient beings. You've been in contact with the Railroad, so you're aware of their misguided beliefs.
They're crazy, thinking machines are alive.
Agreed. However noble they may believe themselves to be, they are thieves. Usually they are a minor nuisance, but lately they have become more emboldened. I'm afraid we've reached the point where a response is necessary. We have learned the current location of these synths, and need to reacquire them before the Railroad can hide them.
Sounds pretty simple.
Hopefully, yes. But it's important that we act on this soon, before the Railroad has any indication we've tracked them. We also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel getting wind of the presence of the synths. That would only complicate matters.
I'll act quickly. You can count on me.
You'll have a contact waiting for you just outside Bunker Hill. Good luck.
I've been waiting for you.
Sorry to have held you up.
Try and keep up from here out. Our targets are inside. 4 synths under railroad protection. Majority of the settlement is uninvolved and are expected to run for cover. The situation appears to have escalated. A covert approach is likely impossible. We move in, secure the synths, and I relay out with them back to the Institute. Clear? The mission's parameters just changed. We go in shooting. Requesting backup relay now.
Upper limb actuator damaged.
Bunker Hill is ours!
Don't have the key.
I must end your existence.
Sensor detected.
She's dead!
Back up!
Over here! Over here! That's what you want!
Damn it! Can't feel my...
I'm hit!
Primary sensor critically damaged. Terminated with the key emergence.
Dead! A lot of blood.
Let's do
You
this.
mess with one of us, you mess with all of us. Bunker Hill is ours. They got him!
Here they are.
God, it's a Courser!
Oh no!
Issue the reset codes and we'll relay back to the Institute. Time is critical.
You there, Synth.
Come on, please. Just don't.
B257, initiate reset. Authorization code Theta 93 Stratus. No sudden moves.
Please, no.
Y915, initiate reset. Authorization code Beta 77 Tempest. All right, Synth.
Please.
Why don't you want to go back?
I don't know. I wanted my own life, I guess.
Z322, initiate reset. Authorization code Gamma 49 Typhoon. I've been looking for you.
No, I've got money. It's yours if you let me go.
What's this about money?
Yes, money. Here. 60 caps. That's all I've got. We're good, right?
F633, initiate reset. Authorization code Delta 62 Arcus.
That's all of them. Objective complete. Return to the town. Make sure all hostiles have been eliminated. I will relay the synths back to the Institute. Report to Father upon your return, and good work.
I'm half tempted to join the railroad with all this
Hey,
shit.
you. Talk some sense into my numbskull son. Getting involved with the railroad is just trouble.
Who's there?
I'll wear your guts around my neck!
Combat initiated.
Systems damaged.
Shut down. Lower limb actuator damaged.
It would appear my target has disappeared.
Where'd you go? Huh? Gonna find you! Gonna kill you!
You cannot escape detection for long.
You're here! Stop hiding! You'll never leave here alive!
You go.
Following execution protocol. Eliminating. Signs detected.
Scanning unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
Sean.
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
It's not so bad, really. People manage.
Perhaps. But at a cost too great to be worth it. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
They kept me alive, too.
They did, indeed. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
So it was you. You let me out.
Yes. It was my decision. Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. I had no idea what kind of man you were, you see. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you, as it has everything else? Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me? And now I know the answer.
Sean, you need to know. I still love you.
I can see that you do. Well, it's remarkable. There are greater things to come after your success at Bunker Hill. The synths have been safely returned and will be repurposed. Thank you for your work. I hope you weren't at too much risk.
There's always a risk. It was worth it.
I'm glad you see it that way. The railroad remains an annoyance, of course, but they'll be dealt with as necessary. And you, well, you've passed the test, as they say. You have done well. Please, take this as a token of my appreciation. Our appreciation, really. It's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen enough. It's time to go back in.
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs. Nice work bringing that rogue synth back.
Hi, mister.
Let's get this Directorate meeting over with before we speak further. It's important. Good, we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is he doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware.
Can we maybe talk
Your report.
later? All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally, things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ayo has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given, well, considering all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
I have no idea what that is.
I'll admit I'm relieved. It's intended to be something of a classified project, which I'm sure means everyone already knows about it. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
In this world, I'm sure compromise is necessary.
Quite right. For far too long, we've been dependent on others. On our surroundings. That time is over. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Sounds like an important step.
That's an understatement. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir?
Yes, Dr. Ayo. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well, he is gone. While I'm not overly fond of putting my own father in harm's way, he has proven more than capable of handling himself.
Yes, but...
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry, this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
What? Can't
Please,
be serious.
Everyone, please. I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
There must be something we can do to help you.
The only thing that matters now is continuing the Institute's work. It will be all right. I assure you, we can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my father as my successor.
Oh, boy.
You can't be serious!
Really? Seems a poor choice.
How can you possibly justify this? He isn't one of us. He isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my father has already proven himself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
Humanity's future is taking root right here.
Dr. Fillmore.
What's on your mind?
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once.
I'm sorry, Father. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
I can do the job.
Of course you can. That's why I made the decision. There's no question that some of the Directorate and the Institute at large will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead, for all of us. But for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
Dr. Fillmore.
Busy day for you, isn't it? Well, it's about to get busier. You're going to lead this operation, I'm told.
Absolutely.
All right, let's go over the details. Recent events have upset our timetable. Getting the reactor online has become our #1 priority. It needs to be running, well, yesterday. We're going to have to cut some corners. I'm not thrilled, but it means we'll need to rely on some pre-war tech. You're going to the Mass Fusion building to acquire a beryllium agitator for us.
Consider it done.
I'll consider it done when I've got it in my hands. I'm going with you.
Sounds good. I'd appreciate the company.
Not as much as I'd appreciate coming back in one piece. I don't like going above ground unless there's no other option. But here we are, with our options dwindling quickly. Not to put more pressure on you, but we have to move quickly on this. Word is that the Brotherhood is nosing around the area. We don't want them getting the agitator before we do. Head on up to the relay, and I'll meet you there.
I know you'll achieve great things here. We all do.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite a handful.
Child synth. It's just remarkable.
What others call complaining, I call critical thinking and challenging assumptions.
Hi, Doc.
You know what happens when people get robots to do all that?
You were right. The Brotherhood sure is here. Guess we'll have to go through them.
Aha! Found you! You want some of this? Taking damage for the Brotherhood! I'm hit!
Damn it! My
Elder Max! At Victoria. Leave no survivor. I'm hit!
No sign of the agitator. We'll have to search the rest of the building.
Can't break the code.
Going down.
Allie.
Well, isn't this fun?
Allie.
Well, isn't this fun? Well, isn't this fun? If I was a pre-war tech conglomerate, where would I keep all my best toys?
It's an ambush!
Let's hope the Brotherhood hasn't beaten us to the agitator.
Target located.
Well, isn't
Leave no
this
mutant
fun?
alive, Brotherhood!
I'm hit!
Take no prisoners.
Unit down! Add Victoria!
Blow the conduit! Now!
Power to the elevators. It's clever. I'll give them that.
Grenade!
Taking fire! Shoot to kill!
Lock's really strong. Dr. Fillmore.
If I was a pre-war tech conglomerate, where would I keep all my best toys? Elevator ought to have power again.
Going down.
Dr. Fillmore.
This wasn't really what I planned on doing today.
Wait, what was that? Target locked. Weapons ready. Don't give up. Rally. For Elder. No mercy.
There's the reactor. Not a bad piece of work for its time.
Allie.
Looks pretty dangerous in there. Do you have any sort of radiation protection on you?
Now cycling airlock. Please wait. Initiating decontamination sequence. Decontamination complete. You may proceed. Please wait. Decontamination complete.
Threat analysis. Willow. Beginning lethal force neutralization.
Target
Threat level. Weapon status. Engage. Weapons free. Non-commanders are advised to stand clear.
Sensor alert. Detected.
These guys just don't know when they're beaten, do they? I'll help the synths buy some time. Make sure you get back to the Institute with the agitator.
Is someone...
Found you.
Taking damage!
By order of the Institute, you must destroy most efficient attack.
My leg! Taking damage! Taking fire! I'm hit!
No mercy! Have some of this! Can't. I'm hit!
Spell capabilities. Fascinating.
Taking fire! Dorian! No! Please!
No mercy!
Leave no survivors!
Assessment.
Need backup! Elder!
Sustaining damage.
A victory!
Combat initiated.
Damn it! Taking damage!
Terminating
Need
with
backup!
sustained crisis.
Taking fire!
Engaging plasma
Can't.
platform.
Yo, man.
Suppress assault! Fan out! I can't see!
No mercy. Fire at will! Hostiles in sight! For honor! And for Elder Maxim! For the Brotherhood! Not our squad! For Elder Maxim! We lost someone! take no prisoners.
Here my target has a regrettable disappearance.
Hey there.
Operating at full capacity. Reporting
Hi.
status. Scan all functions normal. Identified.
Hi.
Nothing to report, sir.
When are you going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
You know I can't talk about that.
Huh?
Our technology must seem pretty advanced by your standards.
Dr. Fillmore.
I think that was enough excitement for, well, ever. Thank you, really. Couldn't have managed it without you. I'll make sure the agitator gets where it needs to go. I understand Father is anxious to get you involved in something else. You'd better not keep him waiting.
My daddy says your father's down.
Okay. How's your energy level?
Requisition clearance granted. How may I help you?
I'll take a look, sure.
Sticking to the regimen we agreed upon?
Yes, Doctor. I'm taking all my little pills.
I see. And you've been getting extra rest?
Are there many more of these questions?
Okay. Any additional pain or tenderness?
Not that I've noticed, no. I feel quite well.
I see.
Yes, that...
Take good care of yourself, and you won't have to see too much of me. Once you've settled in, I'll want to do a physical and get a file going on you. No hurry, though. All this advanced technology, and we still can't cure the common cold.
Dr. Volkert.
I have to admit, the third-generation synths are really something.
Our advances will, in time, change the world.
You wanted to see me?
I understand mass fusion was a success, despite interference from the Brotherhood of Steel.
We handled them just fine.
That's what Dr. Fillmore reported. I'm quite pleased at the results. Would have been a terrible setback to lose that technology to those savages. The Brotherhood's intervention must be placed in a larger context, however, given their penchant for hoarding technology. Future conflict with them is guaranteed. We are, after all, keepers of the most advanced technology in the Commonwealth, if not beyond. It also cannot go unnoticed that there were concerns within the Institute about your allegiances. I, of course, never doubted your commitment to our cause. But by directly confronting the Brotherhood, I think you've put some others at ease. I'm proud of you. Regardless, the Brotherhood is an issue for the future, and we must focus on the present. And look at me, rambling on like the old man I am. I'm wasting time. You're needed elsewhere at once.
Whatever it is, I can take care of it.
I certainly hope so. While you were working with Dr. Fillmore, a small team was dispatched elsewhere in the Commonwealth. Dr. Thompson was tasked with inviting someone from the Commonwealth to join the Institute.
Sounds simple enough.
It was supposed to be, yes. There was no indication that this would be a problem. But the arrival of the team was an unwelcome surprise to Mr. Wallace. Somewhere along the way, he must have realized we'd been monitoring him from a distance. He called in mercenaries to defend him. I'm sure they're nothing we can't handle. Ensure the safety of the team and Mr. Wallace, and see that they all arrive back here safely. I'll be waiting.
Who's there? Huh? We're hot!
Where did you go?
I am no longer detecting an enemy presence.
Excuse me, Doctor.
Oh, thank God you're here. I was starting to worry we might not make it out of this mess.
Everything's taken care of. You're safe.
It was bad enough when Wallace reacted so poorly to our arrival, but then Gunners? I was not prepared for that. I know he's potentially important to Phase 3 and all, but I'm not sure it's worth putting ourselves in harm's way.
If he's really important to the Institute, then it's worth it.
You're right, I suppose. I know they've been keeping an eye on him for years. Not sure how they originally found him, but probably don't want to know. But once they realized how smart he was and what an asset he could be for Phase 3, they watched pretty closely. I think they even fed him scientific material from time to time to see how good he was, you know, testing him, to see if he was Institute material. Let's just get Wallace and get out of here.
No argument from me. Let's go.
Right. There's a slight problem with that. He doesn't want to go with us. I was thinking,
maybe you could try and talk to him.
No problem. I'm sure I can get him to see reason.
I hope so. We really need him.
Mr. Wallace, I'm here to talk to you.
You're another one of them, aren't you? Are you a robot?
Please, try and relax. I know this is an unusual situation.
No! You're here to kidnap me. That's what you people do, isn't it? If you even are people. I've heard all the stories. I know exactly what happens to people when the Institute shows up. Well, it's not happening to me.
What can I say to convince you that we're not going to hurt you?
That you're leaving and never coming back.
Mr. Wallace, I'm here to talk to you.
You're another one of them, aren't you?
Sir, are you okay? Have you been injured in any way?
I'm locked in a bathroom to avoid killer robots. Of course I'm not okay. I've heard all the stories. I know exactly what happened.
Hey, just calm down, okay? I just want to talk to you.
Fine, fine. What do you want from me?
The Institute needs your help, Mr. Wallace. It's as simple as that.
My help? With what?
The Institute has an engineering problem that your scientific expertise could help solve. In exchange for helping us out, you'd be granted access to the most advanced research facility imaginable. Whatever research you wanted to perform, anything, it's possible there. I promise. You'd be safe and secure in a way that's completely impossible anywhere else.
You'd be helping us create a better world.
That sounds good. Okay, fine. I'll go.
I'm looking forward to working for you, future director. Okay. I think we've got this under control now. Thanks. Thanks for the assist.
Hey, I'm here to help. You're welcome.
I really mean it. I owe you one. I'll see you back in the Institute.
No use. Busted. Jammed. It's stuck. Broken.
By order of the Institute, you must be destroyed.
Nice try.
Damaging valuable Institute property. And subroutine, eliminating all hostiles. might regret any suffering you may incur. Statistics speak. Improbable.
Long live the brother.
No life signs detected.
Nice work bringing that rogue synth back.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite a handful.
Have you seen J522 around? He didn't show up for duty today, and I can't seem to find him.
Did you check robotics? He was probably scheduled for routine maintenance.
I thought so too. He wasn't in the log, and everyone I've asked hasn't seen him. He's never just missed his shift like that.
What are you saying?
There you are. I cannot express how pleased I am. Our new guest is familiarizing himself with his surroundings. Yet he's already pointed out several inefficiencies in our methods. With his help, Phase 3 will be ready in no time. And it's all thanks to you.
I suggest you keep this to yourself.
I'm proud to help the Institute. Here's hoping it all pays off.
At this point, there is no doubt. It will succeed, and very shortly. There is one more part for you to play, and I think you might enjoy it. It is time to announce our presence to the Commonwealth, to request that they do not interfere with our plans. You should be the one to do it.
That's a good idea. Hopefully we can prevent violence and save some lives.
Yes, that is one goal. And if you are to be the new director of the Institute, you should be the one to do it. We've prepared some remarks for you to record. Once you're finished, we'll broadcast them to the entire Commonwealth.
Use the microphone here and follow the script. It's quite simple. I'm sure you'll do fine, Father.
For years now, you have suspected that the Institute still exists, that we are among you. It is true. But it is not the whole truth. We're here, and we are the future. Our superior technology represents the future of the Commonwealth. Today, we activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground ceases to exist, ensuring that mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your daily lives. We simply insist that you do not interfere with Institute operations. To do so would result in dire consequences. Rest easy. Know that the future is in safe hands, and that mankind will thrive under our guidance.
Well, that was interesting. Now it's time to make sure that everyone hears it. How would you feel about making a little trip to Diamond City?
I could use some fresh air.
A quaint phrase, though I'm afraid the air there is anything but fresh. The radio station in Diamond City is listened to by many in the Commonwealth. If we'd like the people to hear what we have to say, it's the best way to reach them. Before we preempt their broadcast, we need to ensure it reaches the maximum range possible. I've been assured that the necessary parts are on site. You'll just need to install them to boost the broadcasting power. Report back when you're done. We should be ready by then.
Officer?
You hear about the battle between the Brotherhood and the Institute? The one at Bunker Hill? Bunch of people got killed or something. Total bloodbath.
Hi.
Don't bother, pal. I ain't seen nothing, I ain't heard nothing.
Oh, hi. There.
Travis.
This radio station, you'll notice there aren't any other ones. So,
I'll need to find those radio parts. No wonder it isn't broadcasting at full power. Okay, let's try this. Maybe this goes here?
Don't break my stuff if you don't mind.
Alright, in you go.
Okay. I usually don't. This is why.
Hey, Travis.
Hey, I mean, hi. Again, hi? Hi.
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
The commissary is always open. Would you like some processed sustenance packets?
Synth unit, you were scheduled for maintenance duty in SRB last night. Anything you'd like to report?
Nothing to report, sir. I carried out my duties, as usual.
AO saw you accessing a terminal.
Being the director of the Institute is a serious commitment. I hope you understand that.
Hey.
Oh, for goodness sake, I can't find my notes anywhere. Father has accomplished so much. I hope you can appreciate his work as we do.
I suppose congratulations are in order.
Enjoy your trip to the big city. It's done then? The transmitter has been modified.
Everything is in place. It's ready to go when we are.
Good. Once the reactor is online, we'll cut into their broadcast. I'll let you do the honors. This, my friends, is the moment we've all worked towards. After all your effort, the time has finally come to start our reactor. No longer will we be forced to compromise to survive. No more will we need worry about outpacing our resources. My father and I couldn't be more proud of what you have helped us accomplish, and we look forward to achieving even greater things in the future. The Institute is now truly mankind's best hope. Thank you. All of you. It's almost hard to believe. After all those years of hard work, here we are. We've arrived. Look what you've made possible.
I did good work, didn't I?
Yes. Yes, you did. There's more work to be done before the Institute's future is guaranteed. The Directorate has convened a meeting about how to proceed. I'm not going to attend. You should be there as Director.
Take good care of yourself, and you won't have to see too much of me.
We don't
I need
usually
medical
welcome
attention.
outsiders.
All right,
I
hold
hope
still,
you
and I'll
appreciate
take a
your good
look.
fortune.
I have to admit, the third-generation synths are really something. Here, this should take care of it. There we are, good as new. There's a
Dr.
stock
Volker,
of medical
can you
supplies
see to my
over in
injuries?
requisitions if you need more. All this advanced technology, and we still can't cure the common cold. Well, I've certainly seen worse. Now, hold still, please. All done. Head to requisitions if you need medical supplies.
I fix one relay and two more start to fail. At least I'm out of more. You know, I love my work, but I love being a father even more.
The synths are treating you well, I hope?
Doc.
It's a real juggling act, trying to keep all the systems down here operating in the green. This place might look shiny and new, but there's a lot of old technology in these walls. I lose sleep worrying about when the next blackout's gonna hit.
Looks like everything's running great. I'd say you're doing your job.
Hey, thanks. It's nice to be appreciated. Most people just take my work for granted. It's the kind of work that only gets noticed when something goes wrong, if you know what I mean. There's some stuff I need to check on. See you around, yeah?
I have to admit, the third-generation synths are really something. All this advanced technology, and we still can't cure the common cold.
I knew Dr. Higgs was dissatisfied, but I didn't think he would go this far.
Scanning unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
Couldn't be more pleased
May I be
with
the first to
Father's
welcome
choice
you,
for a
sir.
new director.
We're looking forward to
Congratulations.
I'm happy to be here, Dr. Fillmore. I hope I do the position justice.
I'm sure you will.
Right now, we're all here because it's finally time to stand up for ourselves.
Let's not be dramatic, Justin.
There's nothing dramatic about it. We're in a position to push back, to assert ourselves here. That's what we've talked about all along.
To bring you up to speed, obviously there are groups in the Commonwealth that stand in opposition to the Institute's goals. With the reactor now online, we have the ability to not only expand synth production, but to project power to a much greater degree.
I'm sure the reactor will improve everyone's life. It's a great accomplishment.
Yes, but it's not just that. The Directorate has agreed that steps must be taken to ensure our safety in the long run.
Let's not beat around the bush. The Directorate has agreed that the Brotherhood of Steel needs to be eliminated.
As the incoming director, we felt it important to inform you of the decision and get your thoughts on it. So, where do you stand?
I agree. We hit them hard, before they have time to react to our new position.
Good. That's just what I wanted to hear.
As director, it's up to you and how we focus our efforts in achieving this goal. We'd like your input on what direction we should take. Do we increase synth production or focus on weapons development?
What would the results of this choice be? I'd like to make a well-informed decision.
Well, if we increase synth production, we'd be able to deploy more of them to the Commonwealth to aid in our operations. Weapon development would improve the weapons we have available to us now, making our synths more effective in the field. Which would you prefer we focus on?
Synths are the Institute's greatest strength. The more we have, the better off we are.
Well said. I'll see that the necessary steps are taken. Thank you very much for your time, sir. That's all we have for the moment. I believe Father wished to speak with you once our meeting concluded.
To be frank, I don't agree with Father's decision, but I'll accept it.
Dr. Lee. I'm good for now, thanks.
All right.
Greetings, sir.
We're making real progress. Thanks to you.
Back to us so quick.
Nice work bringing that rogue synth back.
I apologize for any disruptions that my work might cause.
Hey there.
I wouldn't be here, not for your son. I wish you could have known Father as we have.
Ah, there you are. You've met with the Directorate. I assume they made their intentions known? It was difficult for them to reach the decision to engage in open hostility. What about you? Do you agree with their decision?
It's the only way we can ensure the Institute's safety. That makes it the right thing to do.
I'm glad you agree. None what comes next will be easy. That conviction may help keep us all going.
You know, Father, it's no secret that you worked with the Railroad in order to first reach the Institute.
The depth of your involvement with them has been called into question repeatedly. I'm sure you can guess by whom. The question is, where do you stand with them now? Do you count them amongst your allies?
How I feel about them isn't important.
No, it is important. It's the only thing that matters right now. For the Institute's position in the Commonwealth to be secure, the Railroad must be eliminated. Completely. As our primary above-ground operative and someone who has had previous contact with the Railroad, you are in the best position to carry this out. So what I'm getting at, simply, is this. Are you willing to destroy them?
I can take care of them.
Good. Good. I don't enjoy asking you to put yourself in harm's way, but this is so important.
Hey, it's Bullseye. Bullseye's back.
Welcome to the family.
The census sweep says you're clean. Hooray! We're bug-free.
I'm relieved, actually.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Not so fast. Okay, have you eaten anything out there? Because if you have, they got you.
Yeah, I've eaten food.
Oh, I knew it. The Institute has these tiny microscopic robots in the food, man. And they report back.
Tom, that's rubbish.
You just don't get it, Carrington. The Institute is in your blood.
Why is this lunatic even here?
A question oft asked. Tinker Tom is a genius when it comes to engineering, but about everything else...
Okay. If you really want to be safe, let me give you a little shot. Desdemona says no one has to, but it will kill those little robots.
There's battery acid in that serum of yours.
You can't nuke an omelet without irradiating some eggs. You ready to shoot up?
Hit me, Tom.
Yeah, now you talking.
Now you're encouraging him.
Hey, you get it, man. I make things around here. You go and do. You do whatever. And come back, and I will set you up.
Oh,
I feel awful. You trying to kill me?
That feeling is the price of freedom, man. Live free. Now, I got all these ideas in my head. So building time.
Hey, Rook. The name's Drummer Boy.
Hey there.
You need anything?
I'll take a look.
Okay, here's what I got.
Bet you never met a synth before Glory.
Pam wants to talk with you.
You might want to focus on the... Valuable salvage. You'll break your back carrying worthless scrap.
Your signal interceptor actually worked. I really don't know what to say.
Desdemona told me to give you this.
An extraordinary feat to recover this, but that's hardly the point. Without a lick of training and us knowing it would have been nice.
Right. Mm-hmm. Tell me what you need.
One of our so head paranoid.
Uh-huh. Sounds like an important mission.
It's a when you the current.
He taught me what I need to know.
It appears our Stockton used the escape.
Hey, Doc.
I suppose you're here for my medical services.
Yeah. Take a look at me.
What's
I'm pretty beat up.
Oh wow, that's a lot of blood. We'll need to operate right away. All done. Any other complaints?
That was it.
Take better care of yourself,
asshole.
Glad you signed on. Means I might get to take the occasional night off.
Got a lot of synths in play right now. Makes things really dangerous.
Something on your mind? You don't look so good.
I don't know why you'd ask.
Because I have a knack for knowing when things are about to go wrong. And I'm wondering if you have something you'd like to tell me.
The Institute has ordered me to kill you. All of you.
I guess they consider us a real threat after all. I suppose we should be flattered. So really, the question is, what are you going to do about it?
You're alive, so what do you think?
I think you didn't answer the question. Things have progressed faster than we expected. You need to stall them. Buy time any way you can. And step up your operation with Patriot. That's all we can do. Good luck.
Desdemona.
Oh, thank God.
Woo! See, Jazz, I told you the molecular stabilization matrix held.
Fun.
Fucking cat!
Only a
Come back here, damn it.
You think that is going to stop me?
Not
Look alive, everyone.
now.
Figure you won't just run. My arm!
hurts!
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
Hello. And so, the work is done. I am sorry. I know it was likely difficult for you.
Nope. Not a problem at all.
I regret that it came to this, even if you don't. There was just no way to compromise with those people. There is obviously one final threat the Institute faces.
Whatever it is, we can handle it.
I believe so. But in this case, what matters most is how we handle it. The Brotherhood of Steel covets technology, and has made it clear that we cannot peacefully coexist. They will eventually come for us, and attempt to take what we've spent so long creating. We need to destroy them, before they can destroy us.
You're right. We take the fight to them.
I'm glad you agree. But the problem with the Brotherhood of Steel goes beyond the edges of the Commonwealth. It's not enough to destroy them here.
There are more of them out there in the world, Father. And they too will come for us.
We can defeat them now, we can defeat them again, if we have to.
Possibly, yes. But it would be smarter to put an end to it now. We will show them that if they interfere with us, the very technology they value so highly will be turned against them. We will teach them that we can appear at a moment's notice, wherever we please, and they cannot ever stop us. They will know better than to ever interfere with us again.
You seem pretty convinced this will work.
The Institute is nothing if not thorough. Dr. Lee should be expecting you in her lab. She can fill you in on the details. Time is of the essence.
The teachers give me the creeps, you know? They seem, I don't know, cold.
Hey.
I'm trying to learn chess, but the computer always beats me.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite a handful.
We got more than enough power thanks to the new reactor.
At last, we have power adequate to our needs.
Surplus power should translate to increased
Dr. Lee.
efficiency
What can I do
and
for you?
productivity.
Sean says it's time.
Ah, that. Well, let's get to it. Dr. Orman, over here, please. It's time.
What now? I'm still working over the code that the robotics sent over. The algorithm is a mess. It's not even close to peak efficiency.
It would seem we've run out of time. Let's go. We're going to cover the basics of the operation as it stands now. Dr. Orman has done most of the prep work, so I'll let her explain.
Okay, thanks. Is this really exciting, or is it just me? So, you know that the Brotherhood's main operation is at the airport, right?
I'm aware of that, yes.
Okay, good. If they were a little less intelligent, we wouldn't even be talking about this. We'd have just swarmed them with synths. But they're not idiots. They've managed to generate an EM field that's messing with our ability to relay in.
So we just relay onto the airship and sabotage it.
Won't do us any good. There's no direct connection between their robot and the airship, so the immediate area around their encampment is a no-go. They don't, however, have the entire airport covered. We can relay you in to a point at the edge of the airport, and then you can get in and take down the generators.
We'll have the element of surprise, if nothing else.
Exactly. You'll have surprise on your side. Should give you some time before they can organize a real defense. For every generator you take down, it means we can start relaying in synths, giving you even more of an advantage. And, oh, I almost forgot. Take these.
Oh, thanks. Grenades. Sure, I can always use grenades.
No, they're not grenades. This thing, and I haven't come up with a good name for it yet, it basically deploys a beacon marker. Wherever they land, we can lock onto them and relay synths directly to that position. If there's a hotspot, you can drop synths right on it. We've only got a few of these, so put them to good use. Don't go tossing them into the bay.
Okay, that's pretty good. I'm impressed.
I know, right? I mean, thanks. I thought it was neat. But still, it's just to help. Your real job will be to reach Liberty Prime. You know the deal with that, right?
It's the Brotherhood's giant robot.
Right. They think it's their ultimate weapon. We're going to show them it's ours. We've taken everything we know, made a few modifications based on what we think they've done with it in the past 10 years. And, this part was my idea, uploaded the whole thing into a modified synth, capable of delivering the virus directly into Liberty Prime. The little guy is going to be exposed and vulnerable, so you'll have to keep an eye on him. Make sure he doesn't get shot, you know?
With Liberty Prime on our side, that'll give us a hell of an advantage.
He's not going to go stomp. And he'll absolutely recognize their airship as the primary communist target in the Commonwealth. So your end goal is ultimately pretty simple. Get to the robot, then hold the position while the synth does his thing. Oh, and don't worry, we'll pull you out of there before everything explodes.
If you have any questions, now's the time to ask. Otherwise, they'll be waiting for you in the relay room.
No questions. Let's do this.
Very well. Good luck to you.
Dr. Lee might not show it, but I can tell she's excited about having the reactor online.
Holding our food supply hostage? Higgs and Loken are delusional if they think that's going to work.
I have a variety of items that should prove useful in your surface missions.
Sure, let's take a look.
Been hearing things all day. Wait, what was that? Huh? Intruder alert!
Bring it!
My arm!
Something's... Aha! Found you!
Huh?
Lock's really strong.
Over here! Over here!
Surprise assault! Fan out!
For Elder Maxson!
Long live the breath.
For honor and
Leave no survivors. No.
Please.
Come here.
Combat initiated.
By order of the Institute, you must be destroyed.
I'm hit. Taking damage.
Back up!
Engage in hostile life form.
We lost someone! Dead!
No!
Keep your head down! No mercy! Area sweep, now!
The heck? What was that?
Taking fire!
You must be terminated. Movement curious.
What was that?
Ferelder! Please stand still. Is someone present? Stealth capabilities. Fascinating.
They can't hide from us.
Primary sensor critically damaged.
Speaking.
Your sensor is.
Take them all out!
Actuator damage shutting down. Combat initiated.
Contact detected. Possibly.
Terminating with extreme prejudice.
Who's there?
The heck? What was that?
Standing down.
Hostile sensor reading detected. Why are you hiding? Operating. At full capacity.
Don't think I can pick this.
Something's out there.
Who's there? Movement detected. Curious.
To be terminated.
Initiated.
Search the area. Taking damage. I'm hit. Need back.
Signs detected.
Combat initiated.
Huh? Right here.
Sensor anomaly detected.
Is someone
It would
present?
appear my target has
Incredible occurrence.
disappeared. Relay complete. Virus proceeding to target. Engage initiating transfer. Please defend this position.
For the Brotherhood.
Core systems. Initializing.
I'm hit.
Got.
Kill him.
Encryption. Terminated.
Hostile software detect.
Leave no
Communist
alive.
subversion likely.
We lost someone.
Accessing central processor. Systems offline.
Targeting. Parameters.
Whoever or whatever you are,
Offline.
I know you are.
Recalibrate.
Your destruction is it.
Long live. Attacking enemy.
Rewriting target. Parameters and shutting down.
For honor.
Institute City.
My chaos under attack.
Got.
Taking damage.
Wait, what was that? I must be daydreaming. Huh? I don't like this one bit.
Something's out there.
Who's there?
Target located. Heads up. It went dark.
Where'd they go?
Prepare to be terminated.
For the Brotherhood!
Sustaining. Primary sensor critically.
We need reinforcements! For victory!
Upper limb actuator damaged.
You must be terminated.
Search the area.
Shoot to kill!
Whoever or whatever you are, I know
By
you
order
are
of the Institute, you must be destroyed. Initiated.
Kill him!
Long live the brother.
Critical failure.
Assessment. You must not.
They can't hide from us.
Terminating any hostile life force. Engaging.
Approach and identify all it right there. Kill.
An enemy may be utilizing stealth. Now interesting.
Secure the area.
Basic attacks too.
At Victoria.
valuable Institute property.
Arm actuator damaged. Seeing QA protocols engaged.
Taking damage!
You must be terminated.
You can't hide from us.
Initiating transfer. Please defend this position.
Core system. Initializing. Systems damaged. Institute signal damaged. Hostile software detected. Communist subversion likely.
Unit critically damaged. Processing central processor.
Targeting. Parameter. Offline. Calibrating. Critical failure.
Writing targeting. Sensor anomaly detected. I know you are prepared. I am hit. Engaging hostile life form to do that.
Engaging target.
Finalizing upload in 5, 4, 3, 2,
Updated tactical. Expect. Red Chinese presence detected. Version by combat Eating directive 7395. Destroy all communists.
Time to go, sir. We're relaying to a safe location. Unit X688 speaks highly of your combat skills.
I wish you could have known Father as we have.
All maintenance requests should be directed to the Facilities Division.
Hello, Sean.
Ah. There you are. I've already heard the news. But of course you wouldn't be here if it weren't a success. I'm glad it worked, but I'm glad you're safe.
We're all safe now.
For now. Yes, but there will always be threats. You must remain vigilant. Allie has always been loyal to the Institute, and to me. You can rely on her for help. Once I'm gone, it's all up to you.
I'll do my best.
I know you will. Don't worry about me. You need to look ahead. Focus on the future. Our time together has been strange, hasn't it? I spent years wondering what you were like. Thinking about all we missed out on. I want you to know that I'm grateful for the time we've had.
I'm glad I found you.
As am I. Thank you. Father, you've helped a boy achieve his dreams. I think I'd like to sleep now.
I've lost Sean. All over again. I close my eyes. I see my life before all of this. Before the bombs. Everything can change in an instant. And the future you plan for yourself shifts, whether or not you're ready. At some point, it happens to all of us. This wasn't the world I wanted, but it was the one I found myself in. The Commonwealth. My home. Ripped apart and put back together. I hoped I could find my family, cheat time, make us whole again. The way we were. But now I know. I know I can't go back. I know the world has changed. That the road ahead will be hard. This time, I'm ready. Because I know war.